open the second half to take the lead, but you guys are able to kind of withstand that and rally and come back and kind of take control. What does that say about your team? And this was maybe last year where they beat you at times with physicality in that series last year, but it seemed like you guys kind of punched back and were able to just hold on and be the better team.
We're poised with experience. We got a lot of good players on our team, but that's something that we definitely got to, look out for. Teams are going to get their best punch every single night, so we can't be surprised. And at times, they came out and they stormed back into the game, but we didn't let it snowball. We kept playing and was able to still be able to win the game. But those are times that we got to be, a little bit more stronger with the basketball, make better decisions, because each and every night, teams are going to try to be aggressive, and depending on how they call in the game, it's going to make the difference. So I thought we did good tonight.
What did you notice is the difference in those minutes when Bam wasn't out there? You guys, I think, outscored him 42-15 in the end of the first and the end of the third when he was on the bench. Yeah,
Bam is their rim protector. And I would say he's their only rim protector in a sense. So if he's not on the floor, we get the right spacing, the driving lanes will be there, and if they help, then we just make the right play. And with Bam not being out there, one of their defensive anchors, I think we did a good job of taking advantage of that.
Joe, it's only been a couple of games, but, you guys have two impressive wins to start out. What kind of things have you seen over these two games that give you kind of confidence and optimism about where things are headed?
We still got a lot of growth that we can, get to. I think that we play two really good teams, two tough teams, physical teams, and we handled it pretty well. But I think we can be even better. I think we can be even more spaced. I think we could take care of the ball better. I think we can be better on defense than we've been. So I think it's a lot of positives in the last few games. But, look out. We got a lot of room to grow.
For you specifically, you've gotten off to a great start individually. What has gotten you feeling so good here these first couple of games to be able to go off against a couple quality defensive teams?
Just playing basketball, just taking my time, getting to my spots, reading the game, and taking advantage, making the game a little bit easier for myself. So I think the game is starting to slow down for me. So just being able to pick and choose my spots and then being efficient and just letting the game come to me. I feel like I'm one of the better players in this league, and hopefully this year I'll get to show it.
What do you think has caused that? Is it just experience, time in the league, going through everything?
Yeah, probably a combination of all of that. Experience, time in the league, being able to, go through deep playoff runs, and then at the same time, just confidence in myself and knowing what I could do and knowing what I'm capable of. So this summer was a good summer in terms of that, and I'm looking forward to applying it this year on the floor.
You guys are shooting 54% as a team so far. What do you want to carry forward about the offensive execution you guys have had, and what has allowed you to be so sharp so early?
We got a lot of weapons, a lot of options. We get our space in. Teams are going to have to help, and we just got to keep making the right play, taking care of the ball. Like Miami did a good job of doing what Miami does, trying to rough up the game, being physical, and stuff like that, and I thought we handled it well. We're going to see a lot more of that from teams, because that's going to be how they're going to be able to stay in the game. So we come out and beat a more physical team, it's going to be tough to beat us.
Joe was just saying, you guys basically have 8 guys who can start games and finish games, and he's been impressed by your humility as a group. How essential is that going to be kind of down the stretch? There's going to be some times where somebody's not closing a game or somebody's, maybe coming off the bench here and there, to stay together and kind of have that
everything adds to winning. So I think when you win games, that solves a lot of, problems and keeps a lot of smiles on people's faces. So let's just keep focusing on finding ways to win, and then the decision-making, is less pressure when you win in games. So we just want to continue to keep doing that as much as possible. So we take the pressure off of Joe, take the pressure off each other, and just come out and play, have fun.
Along those lines, how different is the depth on this team this season?
I think I've been on teams with a lot of depth, but I think the continuity on this team kind of is what stands out the most. I think Malcolm was a great addition to our locker room, our roster, the organization, all of the above. And, adding to the group what we did last year and bringing on a piece like that, and then him having humility, saying, like, I just want to, play basketball and help us win. I mean, that was huge. That was everything. So I'm looking forward to Malcolm's growth. I'm looking forward to our growth as a team. And I'm looking forward to winning some games.